We're going to talk about some tips for KidBlog, some basic troubleshooting tips, how to refresh a web page, and then finally we're going to talk about how to use a Google form. So first, some basic KidBlog tips. Your password is TUSD and your linchpin. Your post must have a title to be able to save it. And then you need to make sure to save it as a draft before logging out. So you should hit save as a draft and then make sure it goes all the way through and loads back to the dashboard and tells you it's saved before you log out. Finally, if you want to be able to see your post, especially if you are trying to edit a draft that you did, there's a sidebar where it says members, and that's where you can click on your name to see all your posts. So when I'm logged in on the dashboard, over here it says members, and there's a list of everybody that's in our class. So if I kind of scroll down this list and I can click on my name, and then it will show me the post that just I posted. And this would be where if I had a draft, I'd be able to click on it. If you can't see that, if you can't see the members, so if it looks like this to you, you just need to click this button over here, this far right button of the menu options, and it will load up the member screen so that it looks like this. So this button needs to be lit. Next, this is something that comes in handy a lot. You need to know how to refresh a web page. So you go to the address bar at the top of the page and you click on the circular arrow. So here's my address bar up here, and there's this circular arrow right here at the very side. I'm going to click that and you can see the page reloading. And that comes in handy if you need to refresh the page or reload the page, something isn't working, it's going too slow, you want to see if something's saved, that's what you can do. Next, I just want to talk about some basic troubleshooting. So if you're in class and something's going wrong and you need help, so these are the things that you should do before you email me. These are things you can try on your own. The first thing is to kill any open apps. If you've never done that before, you double click on your home button and you will see all your apps come up, and then you just swipe up. So I swipe up like that on each app and it kills it and it closes it out. If it's still not working, if it's possible, so like if it's SuccessMaker or Alex, you can log out, log back in. If something's loading slow or it's being really laggy, you can check and make sure you're on TUSD Wi-Fi and not the enrollment Wi-Fi. Finally, if you're having trouble, you can do a hard reset on your iPad. So that would be if you hold the home button and the lock screen button at the same time until the apple shows up. So it essentially restarts your entire iPad. It's a little bit different than turning it off and on. You just hold the lock button and the home button together at the same time until you see it go black and then the apple appear. Finally, if you've tried all of that and it's still not working, that would be the time to email me and explain the problem in detail so I know how to help you. The last thing we're going to talk about is setting up a Google form and using that, which is what we're going to do today, to collect the data from your homework. So you're going to enter your data into the form. It will save all that data into a spreadsheet, and then we are going to use it to see how much time the average TSGA student spends online. So on my web page today, it says click here to go to the Google form. So we're going to click there, and it's going to bring you into an embedded Google form. So all of the questions are required, which means it will not let you submit until you've entered all of your data. The first thing you're going to do is put your first name and then your last name. This is how you're getting points for finishing your homework, so it's really important to make sure you get your first and last name in there to make sure that I give you points for your homework. Then you are going to add in the total minutes. So not hours, minutes. So if you wrote 2 hours, then you need to do 2 times 60 and get 120 minutes. So we only want to put minutes in here. And you're going to add all 4 days together. And it has a line for all of the categories. So when you're looking at, this is my personal time log that I kept track of. So the last column is what you're entering in. We don't care about any of this. We just care about this total minutes column. That's what you're going to enter in. So on this first button where it says how many total minutes did you spend on your phone, I would say 505 minutes. How many total did you spend gaming? I would put 0 minutes because that's what I put on my time log. It's going to be different for everyone. You're going to look at the last column and you're going to put that data in the Google form. When you're finished filling out all of your data, you're going to hit submit. You'll get a message saying that I got it. Then we'll be able to look at the spreadsheet together and see everyone's data in one place.